Thanks.
How are you doing today?
I am okay.
Neat.
Yeah. Okay. Right. I changed the controls for this. Okay.
That's a cutscene.
Wow.
I just went to do the expedition for the cutscene. There he is. It's the boy.
It me. Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Ooh, those are some frames.
Are they?
I had some chunky frames for a second.
Ah.
Okay. What's happening?
Yeah,
Whoa.
well, I went on the expedition for the main story stuff.
Okay. I shall do this as also.
Yeah.
Depart on expedition to ancient forests. Yes. I do not know why my frames are so chunky. Perhaps they will get better.
Downloading an unusual amount of SpongeBob memes.
How did you know?
I don't know, just had a hunch. I've also been seeing a weird amount of SpongeBob memes on the internet lately, so
really?
that's a thing, I guess.
Huh.
Yeah. I guess we're just having another one of those periods of time where people are like, SpongeBob's got a lot of good reactions to stuff.
It's a very fun animation style. Oops, wrong button. I was literally just playing Dark Souls 3, so my brain has to do control swapping stuff.
Yep.
At least because I can, map my buttons to whatever I want on the back of the controller. I can at least have those do the same thing, right? So like in Dark Souls, I have the grip controller on grip button on my right hand do the running, which is the B button, the running and dodging, so that I can like control the camera and move and run, which is really nice. And then for this game, I just map the run button to the same button, but it's because I just map right bumper to the bottom instead, or to the grip. Words, English words.
It's a difficult language.
Who did this? There are first Wyverian footprints here too. Yoink! Oh hey look, a first Wyverian. Who could have seen it coming?
Right? I like how quick that is.
Yeah.
There's
it's
footprints.
Here.
There must be somebody nearby, and then
oh, there he is.
Just
within
looking
sight.
at the floor, you just see feet in the corner of your eye.
Yep.
As you look over the footprints.
Apparently he's here to talk in riddles.
Very Scooby-Doo-esque humor.
I just realized that my hammer is made of two
hammers
paws.
Oh.
It's two like monster paws with the claws coming out.
Oh yeah.
And they're like clasped together. So I thought it was some kind of mouth because the claws look like teeth. But if you look at it from the side, it's definitely a hand.
Well, that sounds like a pretty handy hammer. I know I'm funny.
Yep. This Aptonoth was killed by something, I would imagine.
Yeah. Those
It's still
spikies
warm.
that are coming out of
Okay,
it.
time to leave.
Do they ring a bell to you?
Oh, no.
Little spikies in there.
No. No.
What?
No.
What?
No.
Yeah, what?
No. I don't want to fight it. I don't want to.
What do you mean?
I don't like him.
Wow, you don't like one of the most beloved monsters in the franchise?
He's too fast for me. Especially now that I can't use my wire bug moves. I'm gonna get like 0 hits on him. While the Rathian is fucking him up. Rathalos.
I hadn't even checked the last arms that
Wow,
we could
they're
make.
going at it. And they're gone.
Anything s-
Head back and share the news. Okay. Well, that was the whole thing, huh? Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
It made me walk 200 yards for a cutscene, and then made me leave. So you found what it looks like. Spotted the thing. Receive reports that Glavinus? Glavinus was spotted in the Wildspire Waste. What about the Wildspire Hip? Ha ha ha. Okay.
Aha!
What do you make of this situation? Huh, me? Well, last time saw something change to the environment, it was because of the Elder Crossing. Things likely as external factors causing changes. As led to the Nargacuga going berserk. And what do you think? I agree with the chief, blah blah blah. Talking about the Nargacuga. Okay.
Yeah.
And the game's like, you can do things with stuff. And it's like, what? That's crazy.
What? No.
That's nutso.
No, come
I
on,
don't
man.
believe it.
That is fucking...
That's silly.
Why would you lie to me like that?
I can't believe you done this.
Okay, so...
Warming
Jewel?
Jewel? Okay.
Do you want to fight Narga first or Glavinus?
I don't care.
Yep.
We're gonna have to do them both anyway.
Fast boy
Yeah.
or long boy?
Yeah.
Oh, we have both of them available. I'm just gonna pick the Narga because it's the one on the top.
Okay.
Has Glavinus been in games before?
One? I think one. Or technically two. But it's like the one game and then the expansion version.
The one game plus.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Glavinus, along with 3 other monsters, were like a set of monsters that were kind of the flagships of that game. They had a quartet of flagships.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those 4 is Mizutsune.
Hmm.
Who's
Wow.
it with?
It's a monster that got reintroduced in Rise.
Ah.
Yee.
So we have had 2
Oh, I
of the
didn't eat a food.
2 of those 4
Oops.
in World and Rise. I'm kind of hoping to see one of the other 2 in the expansion for Rise.
That'd be nice.
Because one of them is Astalos, which is a thunder dragonfly
Ooh.
wyvern.
Insect wyverns sound cool.
It's more like insect themed
Oh, hey.
flying wyvern.
Oh, that was
hey, Narga.
that was fast. I immediately tried to press R3 to lock onto him.
But the other monster is Gammoth, which is a fucking ice mammoth.
Hmm.
Which I'd hoped we would see in Base Rise, because I saw the Frost Islands and thought, that's perfect.
Yeah. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons.
Neat. This will go just fine. No problem.
Oh, I didn't... Okay. I didn't realize you were in the lobby already.
Naga, I'm gonna smack your face. There you go. Do I have any slinger pods around me? Yeah, stones.
Whoops. Whoops.
Hey, Narga, let's cuddle a wall here.
Oh. Oh well.
Smack. Narga feels a lot bigger in
dang
this
it.
game compared to Rise.
A lot bigger?
Yeah, he just feels bigger.
Ah. Wait, that's not what I want. There we go. Hey. Go away. You're stinky.
Go away.
Go away. Oh.
Just jumping into your healing place to smack him. No.
Oops.
Huh.
Nope, that's a stun.
Ouch. I'm just trying to program buttons here, Narga, leave me alone.
Yeah, ooh, turned right into that.
Please no.
Ow. The little moment where it just sort of calmly prowls around is very good.
Mm-hmm. Very spooky.
Yeah. Nope, well, guess I'm weakening a claw then, or not. Turn this Tootsie into my clutch.
Oops.
Oh, bam. Oh, hey, Copper. Thanks for that resub. Much appreciated.
Oh,
Ow!
that's not what I thought was going to happen.
No, no Narga. Bad Narga. Go
Stop
away.
it. Get some help.
There we go. Oh, Copper, we're fighting your boy.
Your boy Nargis.
Punch him.
Oh. Bam.
Yay! I got the chonky smack. Where you
Stab
going,
that
huh?
tail.
Ah!
Oh, come on, Narga. Yeah. Dang it. Could not extend that. Extend. It's alright though. Something out of it. No. Off you go.
Off you go.
Oop, Volcana footprints here. Get an extra sharpening.
Oh yeah, sharpening is a thing.
Yeah.
These are Volcana tracks. I don't even know what that is.
Volcana is the big icy dragon that we saw in the last cutscene.
In the last cutscene.
Yeah, last time we played.
The one that was chasing the Legianas?
Yeah.
Oh. Gotcha.
It's the flagship monster for Iceborne.
Wow. Ching.
Oh, hey Narga.
I need to stop
Ow.
instinctively locking onto it.
Yeah. Gonna have to throw you smack, I guess.
Bonk.
Broke his face.
I can't get around his tail, apparently. Okay, I guess I'll just smack it.
Boom.
I was trying to go around and it did not want to let me. Scram!
Ah.
Ah. Whoops, wrong button. It's fine.
We haven't had a mount yet, right?
I don't think so.
Ow.
Oy vey.
Try and get him in this
Ooh.
corner over at the ledge.
You know how when you start sliding with the hammer, you do a little tiny hop right before you start sliding? My tiny hop went over his tail swipe.
Nice.
It was really funny. Okay.
Good, Narga.
Yoink.
Stay around there. Oh, you can also walk into Vine Trap, Narga. Go in there. Over at the trunk.
I'm trying. Whee!
Come on, Narga. Come on, Narga. Make things easier for us, you dum-dum.
Isn't he like immune to the fall traps in Rise if he's angered?
In pitfalls, yeah. I'm not sure that
Howdy,
wild
bro.
tree trunk trap.
Oh, nope,
there we
got
go.
him.
Okay, he's now also in an area where we can try and get mount attacks on him.
Ow.
There we go.
Oh, I
Nope,
knocked him
immediately
out.
fell off.
I was on his face to tenderize it, and I knocked him out with one hit.
Okay, well. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate timing. I was like, oh, chair's on it. I know.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tenderize the face.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was... well,
That's generally a great idea.
yeah. Did not work out this time.
Mm-hmm.
Yoink. Uh-oh.
Alright.
Stuck on log. Nope. Heck you. Do not appreciate. 2468. I really don't appreciate this.
2, 4, 6, 8, stop.
Mm-hmm. Two, 4, 6, 8. Who do I need to call? to make this cease.
Ghostbusters.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-doo-dee. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. It's hip to fuck bees.
Yep.
It's not
What?
the same song. You don't know it's hip to fuck bees?
No.
That's the song.
Great. Good song.
Mm-hmm. And there's another one. So I was sent these two songs pretty much at the same time. There's the hip to fuck bees, and then there's the Ghostbusters remix.
Oh, Bustin'.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't remember what it was called.
It's just called Bustin'.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Oh, boo.
Yeah. Rude.
You bit me.
Nora got bit.
You bit me again.
There we go.
Now seems like a good time to tenderize again.
I mean, yes.
Where are you going? Taking them all away.
I'm not doing anything. I'm
Taking
just
'em
stabbing
away.
it for 1 damage at a time.
Stab. Gotta get that stab damage.
Yeah. Bam. Bam.
Baby fell
Chonky,
down. Chonkus.
What? Oh, I got hit by a Molotov from one of those Gajilaka.
Fun. Whoops.
And again.
Hmm?
The
Another-
small monsters
another
here
bomb.
are fucking killing me.
Nice. Nah. No.
Nice.
Bonk. Bonka S.
Aha.
I understood that reference.
Nice.
Which
So
is
are
honestly
the
impressive.
wings broken or what? I have a hard time differentiating the brakes from the
I
tenderizing.
think one of them is.
Okay. I think his left is not yet.
One of them looked more broken, which means that one is tenderized.
Yeah,
The
I
other
think
one
so.
just looked broken.
Yeah. Doobie doobie doobie. Bustin', 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 bustin',
I ain't afraid of no bed.
bustin'. An invisible bed. Hey, Stitch. Welcome to the chat.
Hey, Stitch.
Anybody watching in my or Chair's chat, did you know that with multi-stream you could watch both of the streams?
I forgot to set multi-stream up,
Wow.
because I'm a dingus.
Because you're a bad friend. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, that's what all of my friends say.
Hey, what a coincidence.
That's my nickname.
Yes. Oh, man.
They also call me Clueless a lot. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Yeah.
It's not what my name is.
No.
Ouch.
Marga, eat. Shit.
It's an option.
Yeah. Ooh, he is exhausted.
No! Oh, he smacked me. You jerk.
Ooh, hey.
Whoops, I missed. Try again.
There we go.
An Anjanath here? No.
In the ancient forest, the home of the Anjanath?
I don't believe it. Get him, Anjanath. Mess him up. No, not me. The Nargacuga. I don't know if we're on the same page here.
No. Oh, okay. I guess I did hit him after all.
Whee! Hey, no. Use your inside voice. I know we are outside. Shut up.
Yeah.
An invisible bed.
What if you know somebody's inside voice that is not revealed to the public? Do you then have an insider on the inside voice?
I guess you would. Let me just grab that for chair.
And then if you
There you
took
go.
a bath in
Hold
fermented
it.
apple juice, you would be an insider voice insider.
Yeah.
Nice. Good cider joke. Whoops.
Oh!
Oh,
It
okay,
appears that you have been smacked.
I just ceased to exist.
Yeah.
well, yep. I'm gonna just have
How did I miss that?
extra healing
Ow.
here.
Fucking rude.
Oh, ow. Yeah, these monsters we're fighting now might be the perfect time to look over our armor again and see if we can do any upgrades.
Oh, boo. I messed up. That's fine.
Ow.
Wow. You're not
Oh,
looking
no.
so hot. Uh-oh.
Sure not.
Alright, you got up.
Yeah.
Ah! Rude. He's throwing shit.
Yeah.
No throwing shit in the house. Ow! Wait till your mother hears about this.
Yeah. We gotta tell Mama Narga.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell All Mother Narwa on you.
Oh.
An invisible bed.
Slipping in my bed.
Slipping in my bed. That's a really good one. The edit is really stupid, and I love it.
That entire thing is just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Nope, that's not what I wanted to be. Hey, Narga. Turn around one more time. Hit that tree there.
Hey, nice shot.
Nice on.
Nice on. Collateral damage, Jagras.
Ah yes, the subspecies. The collateral damage Jagras.
Yeah, they like to get in the way
Yeah.
while you're fighting something that's way bigger.
Honestly, that'd be a horrifying subspecies if it like had explosive sacs in its cheeks or something.
Yeah.
There you go. Fuck, there come the collateral damage Jagras.
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah, run forward. Oh yes!
Nice. Good shot. I'm hitting him with the torch pods, which are not doing that much, but still,
No,
something.
like 5 damage or something.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Is he?
Yeah, he's got a skull on him.
Oh, he does. Neat. Let me just carve in these Jagras here.
Oh, that's probably a good idea. Do they have master rank stuff now?
Yep.
Yay.
Nothing good comes out of it, but might as well get some of it.
Hmm. Good thing I came back too, because it dropped a shiny that I didn't pick up.
Oh, neat.
Mm-hmm. Ha 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 ha.
Hmm.
Thick bone.
Do we want to cap or kill him?
I'm guessing he still drops the rare parts on kill, right?
Don't remember, but probably.
Okay, so let's do a murder.
His stuff is not nearly as exciting as it is in Rise.
Oh.
I don't know about that.
I mean, it's still good, but in Rise, it's like the meta for 90%
Yeah.
of the weapons.
Yeah,
It's a little stupid.
it is.
Wow, I
Oh, hey, look, a
cannot get
tail.
around him. He has walled off this area.
Really? Oh, wait, wait, wait. Hey,
Yeah.
step back. I'll launch you over.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, no, not this. Come on. Sorry. Sliding down the slope is not helping me out.
Yeah, nope.
Nope. Ah, I gotta stop doing that. There I go.
I'll step. Oh, you went down?
I'm coming up. I really want this to work.
Yeah, let's stand a little bit more to the left. Oh, well, nope. not
Oh,
quite.
I warped you back.
Oh, chunky frames.
Oh,
Chunky frames.
my hits are going right through you now.
Do I just want to bash him
There
into
we
a
go.
wall?
I'm back.
Okay.
Hey, Queen. Well, at least you tried. Alright, do you want to do the splody?
I can't get over there.
No, the Gunland's got the splody.
Oh, okay. Nice. And he's scram. Big ol'
hey.
scram.
Man, by the looks of it, I haven't disabled my multi-link from last time.
You haven't disabled it? It's still up?
Nope.
Oh,
It's
that
still
works. Yeah!
up. Ooh, very good. I'll try to tenderize it.
I'm doing many a stabs.
Mm-hmm.
If you could tenderize the face, that might be nice. Or it's already tenderized. Is it? No, it's not.
Yeah, it's
Well,
broken.
here comes the big bonk.
That's fine. Face
Bonk.
is broken, so we don't specifically need
I
more of
also
that.
killed a winged drake by accident. Oh well.
You'll be hearing
Die.
bullets later.
No, he's got a second.
Yeah, he's Angie. He do the double slap. Whee!
There you go. Yeah.
Oh heck! Okay, almost fell off.
What? What?
What is he doing?
He's being weird, I guess.
Twitching.
I think he did the tail slam, but like it landed in midair.
Uh oh. No.
Oh! Alright, yeah.
Oh yeah, because he was up
Yeah.
higher.
Nope. Is he going under the boulders? Sure is.
What is this? Murnos. It's not a
Boom.
winged drake. Oh, he's dead.
Nice finish.
Oh, can't walk over that. Okay. Deep babadoo. Dee.
Wow, the handler being like, wow, you're the greatest hunter ever. Fuck, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I just dropped some rocks on it.
It took down the Nargacuga. This is really not the biggest deal.
Hmm. Also, hi, Queen.
We killed a Teostra
Indeed.
and such, who
Yeah.
we've kind of...
We killed
Yeah.
a Lunastra and such.
Yeah, Castellon.
Hey, look, bones. Bones.
Bone.
Bones.
Guys, there's Nargacuga footprints.
Wow.
What? Ah, there's an Orgakuga around here?
Where is it?
Watch out, guys.
I'm gonna run
It's a
and find it.
Kestodon.
Narga, where are you? Oh, the vines are open here. It must have come through.
I kind of want there to be like a silly PvP Monster Hunter where like you're competing to who catches it first. Also, be right back.
A decoration that enhances the Mushroomancer and attack boost skills.
Oh, you got a Deco 4 with Mushroom Mancer on one side.
Yeah, I did.
That's...
I'm okay.
I
It's
still
clean.
can't get over the fact that it's a fucking level 3 Deco in Rise.
In Rise, yeah. And that flinch free is level 1.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that is great.
That is great. Whee!
Alright. Let's see if I any Narga thing. There might be... I think Narga is used for like bowguns and shit. The armor.
Hmm.
Isn't that... Yeah, because 3 pieces of Narga equipped gives you spare shot.
Ah,
That's a set bonus.
that would do it.
It also
Halfway
gives you
there,
razor
hopefully.
sharp, but there's a lot better things in other parts.
Forge equipment. Armor. I can't make any of this shit.
Yep. Oh. Make some way at the bottom you've got like the event the seasonal thing armor pieces, and there's actually a few really good ones in the astral.
I don't actually. Mine ends at Nargacuga.
Oh, you don't have the gratitude tickets?
No. Where do you
The-
get those?
From doing bounties during whenever that event is around.
Oh. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah. Rolling. Something better. Nah, this is fine for now.
Whoops.
Alright.
Pressing the wrong buttons.
I'll get the next one posted for us.
Okay. I don't know how many times I've said
Yeah.
this, but
Hmm?
I said I don't know how many times I've said this, but I really miss the weapon tree layout
Yeah.
in Rise.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
It's 100 times better.
This is a cutscene one, by the way. So
I have
both
rejected
got the cutscene thing again. But yeah, Rise definitely made a lot of convenience things a lot better.
Hmm.
Let's see, was it call it being near this?
Hmm.
Old friends. Yep. It's in the Rathian nest cutscene.
Okay. I'm just gonna do some wish list things, because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to stay sane using this grid. Is if the game tells me if I can make new stuff. Because checking if I can make new stuff is, like, impossible.
Yeah.
I don't want to upgrade that node, I want to wish list it. Just won't let me click on it. Okay, that's fine.
So, fun fact.
What's that?
Before World, there wasn't even a weapon tree, visually. You just had to upgrade whatever you had, make whatever you could make, and then see where you end up.
Or look it
Or-
up on GameFAQs.
Yeah, or like download the companion app on your phone and look for the information there.
Am I the only one who is like misses the days of looking up text-only things with elaborately made pictures?
With ASCII?
Yeah.
No, you're not the only one. I love that stuff.
I miss the days of like poorly constructed websites online in which like you just had to take people's word for it that the information they provided was correct. Nowadays with data mining and all that, the information is just there. But way back when, specifically for World of Warcraft and such, there used to just be a couple of websites where it was just pooled information of what people had figured out.
Weird.
That was so much fun because it actually had this weirdness to it of, oh, there's something we can get, we don't know how, but here's all the stuff that we do know what you can get.
That is kind of neat.
Like the idea of there being things that you can still find.
Do you know where I get Bathsite ore?
I think that's mining in the Hoarfrost Reach.
I'm looking it up
Okay.
now. Blue mining nodes and Coral Highlands.
Okay. Coral Islands.
Yep.
Oh.
Looks like if you can find a mining outcrops one, that's a 40% chance. Otherwise, it's going to be a 31% chance.
Okay.
How many event quests do we have ready? We might be able to find a fun one in the Coral Islands.
This Master Rank Coral Highlands is where you find the ore? Is that what Shadow Mage said?
I think it was.
Okay. So let's see. Hammers. Oh. Wait, what?
Not many interesting coral quests. The event one. But if I can find good optional. There's a Legiana optional. Could do that. quarantine. Because we've been put in a Sarah again. Oh hey, this feline is called the soup feline.
Soup. Soup.
That's a lot of soup.
Soup. What am I doing?
I think you got that soup at the appropriate store.
The soup store?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Mm-hmm. You're a good question.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't believe you would do this to me.
Mm-hmm. Clap. Well, let me actually pop your chat out again. Hey, Mince chat. Look at all you handsome people out there.
There's nobody here, don't worry.
Look. There might be.
Twitch says there isn't.
Well, Twitch might be dumb.
That's true. You know,
Yeah.
you bring up a good point.
But if people do want to watch Mint, there's the multi-link. You can watch both of us.
Well, there it is.
Make sure you give the heckin' good guy a follow.
How dare you?
Thank you, Queen.
Twitch be lying. Oh. Hello.
Yeah.
I have been proven wrong this day. Okay. I got a different hammer that has a bunch of white sharpness. That I don't have to use handicraft for. Which piece of armor has handicraft on it? This one.
This is some
Poison
fancy
resistance.
art that I just saw come across my Twitter.
Scarf? Oh yeah.
Fancy art.
Look at that. Fancy. Schmancy art.
And over here, somebody made her in the Varia suit colors.
Health boost earplugs too. That might be
And
nice.
that's a ball. Very good. Looks like Nat retweeted that. Very good. So what are you up to, Mint?
I'm just looking through my equipment. I will be ready in just a few moments.
Oh.
Um,
I'm gonna see if I can find Poogie. Poogie. Poogie, where are you? Oh, there he is.
this is probably better. Whoops, wrong button.
Hey, Poogie.
Decos on
Good
these are
Poogie.
not bad, but the skills are. Good Poogie, good Poogie.
Wanna go and
What a
dig
good
something up
Poogie.
for me, Poogie?
Is
Here,
this the
Poogie.
same animation? I don't know, I never watched the first one.
Which one?
At the blacksmith.
Oh, is that a new costume? Anyways, we're rocking this Poogie costume for a bit.
Poogie costume. That's excellent.
Tail be wiggling.
Wow.
The costume is called Dodo Hama.
Wow.
Yeah. Groundbreaking joke there.
Yep.
You know, seeing all these books just lying around, right? These people would be fucked if there's like any amount of rain.
Hmm. Even a small rain.
Mm-hmm.
As a treat.
They've got some bookshelves there, but really banking on sunny weather forever.
Hmm. Well, I hope they get it.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, all of that research is going to shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then Janitor Ralph's work is kind of, you know...
All for naught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't even supposed to do that work that he did. And then probably because all that's made, he's gonna finally be able to do his own job again.
Hmm. Oops. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Y'all ready for this?
Is there a cutscene for the other one?
Thought you wanted to go to the Coral Island, so I
Oh,
just
yeah, that's
posted
right.
a Lagiana hunt there.
Okay.
A Laginia.
Laginia. Where do I go? 12 or 1?
12 is
Okay.
better.
Can do.
Don't know how much mining you need to do.
Yee.
Let's go.
I need 2 of the
2?
thingums.
Okay.
Ugh. Oops.
Alright, let's go to the mine spot. Next snap because I picked up track.
Hmm.
Yeet. All the way down.
Oh, is there... Okay, I was looking for a thingy.
Nah. I'm leading you to a...
Oh, there was a
empty
red one
mining
up
spot.
here. Is that not
Is
what I
there?
need?
Think Shadow Mage mentioned blue mining?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeet.
Yeah. And then there's this tiny hole in the wall we're gonna go through.
Okay. There I am.
And there's a fair amount of mining in
Boog.
this corner. Already got 2 baths. So
I
also
got
one up
3
here.
Meldspar. Which is not what I need. Oh, there's one up here. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, where is he mining? I don't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that time I got 3 Eltelite.
Okay. Here's a red mining at least. Another one in this corner. Please.
I think
that
there's
it?
a blue one maybe up here.
Oh, here.
I see it on the map, but not in front of me. Strange.
Mhm, and
There's another red one up here. This is not what I need!
actually, directly behind the other one was another one. That's the
Directly
one
behind?
that I was looking for. Yeah.
Behindo?
So where I'm at here,
Yeah.
and just on the corner here.
I'm running.
Yeah.
Whee! I got one.
Okay.
Um,
Do you have this rope lift?
I do. There's another mining outcrop here somewhere.
Yeah. I don't remember enough.
I somehow missed it. Oh,
that
it's
the
over
red
here.
one?
This is another blue one. Well, on the map
Oh.
it's yellow. Okay, I got my bathosite ore.
Cool.
Nice.
I'll actually come over and mine that as well then.
Secret tunnel. Through
Is
the
it in
mountain.
the back here?
Yeah.
I thought there was an account item there,
Ah.
but it is. Okay. Off to the
Yeet.
leggy.
That's
Hello
not
there.
what I want. Hello
Feels
there.
like he's like coming closer.
Wait, I didn't eat. I need to do that.
No. You coming over here, Leggy? Yep. Alright.
No, I just got up here, but it's fine, Legiana. Don't worry about it.
Don't yell. That's rude. Cuddle that wall there.
What? Oh, it fell
No?
asleep.
I
Okay.
guess so. Yeah.
Probably the
Got
the
you
gremlins.
The Gajalakas. Oh,
Oh,
good time
paralyzed.
for that,
Oh.
actually.
Guess I'll tenderize the tail.
This is a lot of stabs.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and it just fell down.
Yeah. It do that sometimes.
Maybe fall down. I'm amazingly not getting hit by these attacks whilst flying through the air. Okay, got hit by that one though. Oh, wait, there it is. Oh, boy. Really wants me to pick up those particular footprints, I guess. They were glowing up a storm.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Leggy.
Wow.
Do me a
So-
solid and land.
I was doing the big
Yeah.
flying whatever, or the slide attack, and I decided to let go of it right as I reached a part of the land where I wasn't sliding anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels bad. I did it again.
Hey, Leggy. About that stabbing you in the face thing. No hard feelings, right?
Legiana, more like Eariana. Cause it's got big ear things.
Ah. I get it.
Good. Oh, I guess I'm mounting it again. This is
Neat.
happening. Okay,
Oh,
baby fell
alright.
down. He just knocked himself out.
I'll do it myself, geez.
Yeah. I don't have time for this. Oh, he's
Falling
sleepy.
asleep again?
Sleepy.
Dang
Okay.
it. Long animations.
Don't you scream at me. What?
Wow. Him getting up like knocked me off of my feet, but it didn't deal any damage.
Yeah, same.
Alright. Charge!
Blade.
Aha! Good joke.
Thank you. Oh, hey, Pink Rathian.
Hey, Raffy.
They're
Rathian,
friends,
one.
maybe.
Dang it.
Hey, look, Spore Puff.
Get him!
You bonked it.
Yep, bonked
Nice.
one into the other.
So why didn't Rathian become mountable? Thank you.
Mhm.
Thanks for laughing at my terrible joke.
Yeah. I can see some people like legitimately asking that question though. Like if you're that used to Just Rise.
You're like, what does this count as an Apex monster? What's the deal?
Yeah.
Ah,
Ow.
come on. Look me in the face. Ah, I fell off. Ugh,
Okay.
stop turning.
There we go.
The Legiona is swapping between facing in two different directions. Away from me and away from me more.
Yeah.
And okay, now I got the ice.
There we go. Ooh,
Crunch.
very nice. Great. Shield.
You
Okay.
seem to be poisoned.
Yep.
Do you have anything to heal poison?
I do. I was just stunned for a while.
Oh,
That's
okay.
great.
Yeah, get
Nice.
fucked. Okay. Behold the power of Slugger level 3.
Yep.
Oh, there goes my combo.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Uh,
I assumed that hit wouldn't get you, but hitboxes are dumb. Hey. Broke his Oh,
Come
man.
here, come here. Come back here.
I'm
watching
so ready to
everybody.
I'm so ready to have people say that they're as tired of me playing this weapon as I am playing it.
I would be fine for you to play something else. Then again, this is a channel point goal or whatever.
Yep.
But you also said that the initial goal was to beat Xenojiva, which we did.
I mean, last time I did a challenge run, I also did it to Iceborne's final boss.
Okay.
So I figured this one should also go that far.
Gotcha. The thing I'm most concerned about is you having fun.
I mean, I'm having fun playing the game.
Okay, that's good.
He just could be having more fun playing something else.
Yeah.
And what else, Chair? You're having fun doing what?
Complaining about how bad this weapon is.
No.
Playing with my friend.
Yeah.
Both my friends.
Just the two.
Yeah.
Both, all your friend is here.
Oh, my friend.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, somebody out there is like, they're talking to the voices in your head, Chair.
You're like, well...
Queen, you're different than just friend.
This scramming face, though, it's good.
You're my smoochy friend.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
That's the idea.
That means it's working. Yonk.
Huh?
That mid-air explosion shot looked pretty cool.
God, this is the worst place to fight Legiana. No, wait, there's one place worse, but you'll find out about that at some point.
Okay. I'm just gonna do another jumping attack.
Yep. The one direction that he wouldn't hit a wall.
Oh, boo.
Okay.
Okay, goodbye. How's it going up there?
How's it going, dude?
How's it going, dude? Staying away from the alcohol? Baby fall down? There he goes. Big chonky Danblinge. Ouch.
Legiana, please give me your tail.
Yonk. 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 Whoops.
Ow.
Oh. Blast weapons are fun. They're just...
Yeah.
So is blast build-up based on the number of hits or the amount of damage you deal?
I think amount of damage.
Okay, that's good.
Otherwise, a greatsword would never use blast.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing for myself.
I mean, hammer at least got a decent amount of like
the
couple of ticks.
They got a spinny attack.
Yeah.
Yaw! And he scram.
Ah.
And he run away.
God, if I ever end up doing that sound modding for this game, I would really want Legiana to just go, ah!
Ah!
Because it is by far one of the screamiest monsters in the game.
What the hell's going on?
What?
Oh, I see. So you can't do the grappling hook thing when you're climbing up the tendril?
No.
But you can when you're going up the... whatever. Yoink. Where am I going? This way. No? This way.
Legiana. cuddle the floor.
I'm supposed to go toward the Legiana?
Hmm.
That doesn't sound right.
I returned to the land of speaking. I am
Hello.
sorry, whoever I knocked off the cliff.
I don't
That-
remember getting knocked off a cliff.
Yeah, it was me. I wasn't sure if the monster did that or somebody else.
Ah!
I accidentally wyvern fire and could not
Okay.
angle it away from people well enough, apparently.
Yeah.
So the ice that he leaves behind, can that also blight you?
Yep,
Okay.
it sucks.
Neat.
No, that's not what I thought I was doing.
Okay.
Grab a heal.
Speed eating is awesome.
Hmm. Ow.
Yeah. Like the thing in Rise where they made it so that when you use a potion, you actually consume part of it immediately. It's like nicer, but
Yep.
I kind of feel like I like this more.
It's weird because in a way yes, in another way fuck no.
Because you can waste
the-
your potions by accident.
Yeah, the amount of times that I've like tapped the
Ouch.
potion, got like a sliver, and then the monster yells.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, like it doesn't even logically make any sense either.
Hmm. Well, it just stops you from drinking the potion.
Yeah.
What
You
they
can
could have
drink
done-
the rest later, right?
What they could have done is made your potions each have like a bar. So, like, if you get interrupted halfway drinking your 8th potion, then you still have 8. It's just that it looks half empty.
Mm-hmm.
However, that might get annoying if you want a full heal, but you got interrupted the last time, so the next time you drink a potion, you only get half one. That might be an issue. Oh.
I mean, you could maybe do that up to whatever percentage you've drank that gets consumed. And then, like, it just gets filled from the rest. So only the very last potion you have might have, I don't know, 64% in it.
I see. Yeah, that would be better.
No?
Oh, I couldn't get him.
No?
Really? Is this what's happening?
Yeah,
Almost.
Legiana likes to yell.
Do we actually know if the Legianas are male or female or whatever?
I'm not sure on Legiana.
Okay.
Generally, when it's unspecified, it's either.
Yes.
But like, Mizutsune, for instance, the ones that we find are always male.
Right.
I think the Glavenus are also male.
Oops. Everything's fine. Yeet.
Should I just cap it?
I don't know.
Let's just
I don't
cap
know
it.
what's better.
Might get a gem out of it. Who knows?
That's something I learned from, you can get the damblage. Yeah, you gotta get the damblage.
Yeah.
Wake up. I'm not done with you.
Oh,
This is my home
that
now.
looked violent.
Just patting him while he sleep.
Mhm.
Pat, pat.
Hey, I got a mantle even.
You got a mantle.
Yeah, a mantle is the master rank gem. So low rank plate,
Oh, okay.
high rank
Gotcha.
gem, master rank mantle.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Except for one of the final monsters who has like all of the rare parts basically as common part names.
Hmm.
So it's
How
like,
fun.
oh, this monster is entirely made out of rare parts. It's kind of a cool concept, actually. Alright, now you can go craft your thing.
I can. And I shall. Oh, the element is sealed. That's why I couldn't use it.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm being a dumb. Well,
For some reason, the person at the armory just gave me a high rank Kushala quest to do.
high
Oh,
rank
thanks.
Kushala?
Yeah, for some reason it's got a quest for a high rank Kushala.
Hmm.
I'm like, nah, I'm good.
No, I think I'm good.
Yeah. Hey, look at me passing on that.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh, isn't that interesting?
unusual.
Hmm. Okay, so now that I actually am going to be dealing blast damage, I should be doing better. Y'all.
You know, like Yana played.
So now we're gonna fight the Glavenus?
Yeah.
Okay, have you posted it?
Not yet.
Okay, I can do
Have
this.
you done the cutscene for it yet?
I didn't know there was one, so no.
Then
I will do
I'll
that.
join yours.
Neat.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna dip out for now, so you guys have fun.
Fair enough.
Okie
Thanks for
dokie.
hanging out for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take care.
You
See
too.
ya.
Bye bye.
I can't believe Shadow Mage died.
Man, who was that guy? Just kidding.
We do tend to let strangers in often, don't we?
Mm-hmm. So is this? No, never mind. It's fine.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Why do you have a marker on you?
Marker. I hardly
I
know
hardly
her.
know her. Wow.
I know I'm the funniest man ever.
Yeah. So where am I going for this cutscene? Oh.
Just to start fast travel to the eastern camp. And then climb up the vine and go to the
Wait, does it
Rathian
let me-
nest.
Like Eastern Camp.
King Fergie, though.
Top Eastern Camp or the
Howdy.
Oh, it's
The
called
just
Eastern Camp.
Eastern.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. King Fergie. Hello. Look at them Pete's. Old toe beans. Thanks for sharing your toe beans.
Tobin Kadachi.
Toe bean Kadachi.
I want that emote, but as a Toby foot.
So where am I going from here? Up?
The Rathian nest.
down?
You know where that is? Zone 12?
Yeah. I know what it looks like. I'm not sure how to get there.
Yeah, if you're at the eastern camp, then you
Do I have
just
to
walk
swim?
east, and then there's vines like near
Okay.
that water.
I wasn't sure if I was gonna be going up the vines or through the water.
Yeah, the vine.
Okay, vines it is. Yoink.
Yeah, you're doing
Old
fine.
footy prints. I'm doing vine.
Yeah.
Thanks. Good one.
Good one.
Good one. Good one.
Good one.
Oh, good one, robot. You're so good.
Where would we be without you?
This Rathian's looking a little bit messed up.
Mm-hmm. Having a nap.
Having a slump.
Mm-hmm.
Look at those jowls.
Look at those jaws.
I've actually seen video of people fighting this in another game. Generations Ultimate?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I might have caught a part of a stream of yours where you were fighting this thing.
Probably.
Yee. Arf.
For a while, Pingu and me grinded that guy quite a bit.
Ooh.
In Generations Ultimate, his weapons are very good.
Neat. So am I gonna get to carve the Rathian or what? Oh, it's sleeping. Hey, bud. Everything alright? What are you even doing? He just bit his tail for some reason?
Yep.
Okay, well, you can join now. Ow!
That's how he sharpens his tail.
Fucking bit me! Animals.
Basically, the tail blade that he has, he like sharpens it with his teeth.
Oh,
And he's
neat.
also got like a fire organ, so he can also heat the tail blade up.
Yeah. I saw that in the little cutscene, which
really
I
cool.
kind of didn't enjoy because I was like, I wish that that had just happened while I was fighting him, and I could have been amazed.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? So I was like, he was gonna ram into the wall, so I was like, okay, I'll switch positions, and then he bonked into the wall, and then I swapped back to the head after the animation was finished, and then it knocked me off. It's kind of weird. Okay. Yeah.
I'm here.
Wow.
Hello, Glavy.
Hello, Glav. I
Aren't you
keep
glad
forgetting
to see me?
I keep forgetting to tenderize. Should do
I
that.
did it. I got it.
Yeah, I saw. I'm just.
Okay, now how do I fight this thing with
Ooh.
the charge blade?
Oh my god. 2 times in a row, just it won't let me tenderize the tail. And the second time it also caught me on fire.
Oh yeah, cutting off the tail is really cool with this guy.
There's like fire shoot out everywhere.
No.
Oh.
Like just a very simple but cool thing that happened. Let's see if I can... Okay, I did wound it.
Let me throw this down.
He also wounded me.
Oh, he's eating. Eat him tail.
Ah.
Here's a melody to raise your attack. Thank you, Stripes. Ow.
He is not letting me walk.
He's
Just-
not
just
allowed.
In general.
I'll heal you up a little bit. I don't know if you got
Yeah,
any
I
of
jumped
that.
down to... I
Oh.
jumped into a pit of Vespoids.
Oh,
to be
okay,
safe.
well I just wasted that potion then.
No, I got a bit of it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Let's get him.
What is this stuff? Some weird goo. It's probably always been there and I'm just being dumb.
Oh, the weird pits? The weird...
Yeah, it's like glistening tar, like oil.
Yeah. That light's on fire.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like environmental traps. They're
Mhm.
fun. Especially if they're like randomized per hunt. So that you're not just doing the same, oh, let's lead it over here and put it in the whatever.
Mhm.
I'm sure that would be annoying to some people, but I would prefer that. Ow. God damn. Stop.
Dang it. You made me miss Glavenus.
What a jerk. Yeah. I'm up on the Hydra's back.
Nice.
Oh, look at that Anjanath jump.
Yeah, it's almost like they share the same body type.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Who could have seen that coming? I didn't realize until he did the jump for some reason. I mean, now it seems obvious, but it wasn't my first thought. He's got the kind of like leg bone spikes that Radobon has. No!
Oh, nice.
Yeah, look at that knockout.
Give me your tail.
I missed. Damn you! Ah! Run away!
Ow.
Have you been upgrading your armor when you get it?
A little bit.
Okay. I've just been max upgrading all my armor as soon as I get new armor. Hey, I think that was one of him leggy. Or maybe both of him leggy? I don't know if they break separately. Or maybe it was him head, and I'm just being dumb.
I'm not sure.
Ow! Stop. It's very rude.
Alright.
Oh,
Let's try and get the tail again.
okay. This is the part where I wish I had throwing kunai. Like, I can help. I'll throw shit at it. Whoa.
Come on,
I'm
man.
on fire.
Get hit by that once.
I'm gonna throw down the healing doodad. It's pretty cool. Ow! My bones.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not see that coming. Please don't kill me. Temporal mantle activate. Oh, I'm still on fire. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Nope.
Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
There you go.
Okay.
A little extra healing there. Ow. Ow! Fuck! Man.
Shit!
Glavenus.
Tried to turn, but
Dick.
it didn't work. Yeah, when I saw him biting his tail, I was like, oh, I've got time to whatever. But I didn't realize it was also going to be an attack.
Yeah.
That Vespoid just bit me. Now it must die.
Fight him back.
I'm working on it. Now he's dead.
Nice and crumpsy Vespoid.
Delicious crumpy bees.
Eat your Vespoids.
Don't. It's gross.
Mining. Oop.
What the hell are you doing over here?
Oh. Mining.
Mining.
Air crystal. Very good.
Yeet. It's just this one mining spot here.
Yeah. There's also one here though.
I got eltolite, and eltolite.
Nice.
Really getting a variety over here.
I got paid.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Whoa. Him spinny boy.
Yeah.
Sure. No. Ow. My bones.
Get smacked. Come on, line it up. No. Glavenus. I should just normal attack him and not charge out for big things, because they never hit.
He is a spinny lad. Oh! Okay. I was confused about what was happening for a second. I was like, what's happening? What is he doing? What is this attack?
This is new. Oh,
this
no.
is new. Oh, we're doomed. Chair, where are you?
Hey, Rengar.
Ow!
Because we got Mizu in Rise, Rengar. Mizutsune.
Grab him! This clutched claw thing is way shorter range than I keep thinking it is.
Yeah.
Bonk. Bonk. Oh, second knockout.
Ooh.
Or no, that was just knockover. But I hit him in the head, so it looked like a knockout.
That big, chunky smack. Yeah.
Chonkus. Oh, there he goes.
No, I wanted to do another.
Uno mas.
Now I'm gonna capture this cactuar. Where's my net?
Oh, I'm gonna get it first.
Got
No!
Let's keep the sharpening up. I really want to see Gammoth and Astalos in Rise.
Which one is this one?
This one's Clavineth.
Clavinus. Taboo.
Clavineth.
Gross.
Yeah.
That actually makes sense, though. I hate that. Wow. That is the worst.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no way they did that on purpose.
No.
Wow, that was quite the recovery. For me, you got launched like 60 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
It just, yeah, scrappled straight down onto him.
Oh, nice. Come on, man. Let me just really stat you a bit. Stop. He's like I was bordering on no more stamina there.
Just from being on him for so long?
Yep. Yep. I mean, he also did a lot of shaking and things.
Yeah, he kept running around some... Oh, paralysis, I guess.
Alright.
Not me.
Cat, maybe?
Maybe. My cat's got coral horn.
Yeah, but his weapon?
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what weapon I have him using.
I may have given mine oh, nice. They've given mine
Yoink.
paralysis thing, but not sure.
Look at me extending the stun like a pro. Or not the wait, can you extend exhaust or just...
No, just the stagger hit.
Ah, okay. So, ignore my like a pro thing that I just said.
It's alright, we'll just pretend, we'll edit it in post, and it'll look real good. Yeah.
Ah, man.
We need an editor.
What's happening?
Now this is a stagger. Oh. And that.
A knockout!
Mere tail.
Yeah!
Come on, Glavinus, I've been whacking at your tail for so long. Give it.
Oh!
Ooh,
that
very
felt
good.
really good. I'm not sure if that was me, but it sure felt like it.
Sure.
He just like went to do a bite, and I did the uppercut attack right into his face.
Oh yeah, that would have been you then.
That felt great. Yaw! Well, at least I still hit him.
Got slinger bombed.
Slurp the juice.
I'm gonna need to sharpen. I'm in the blue.
Whoa!
Hiding behind this small rock. There we go.
There's this one thing. I wish I'd, or maybe I did clip it. I might have. It's just during our fight with Xenojiva. I was hiding behind a rock to heal, or because he was doing this big laser attack, and I was like, I don't have anywhere to hide. I'm gonna hide behind this little rock. And then like he turned his head and just like did like a big laser blast and blew up the rock, right, the one I was crouching behind. It was just this tiny little rock, just disintegrated to dust. I was like, oh, I guess I'll move somewhere else.
Nice.
Yeah, but the timing was really good.
By the way, have you seen like the ants crawling around the area?
Yeah.
You can also catch those in the net.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can have ants in your house.
Oh, and who wouldn't want that?
Yeah. Nobody has that in real life.
Ah. Bugs are supposed to stay outside. Oh, feck you.
Wow. Would they bug you if they're inside?
They would, actually.
Yeah.
Not a fan of bugs in my house.
Same. They can stay if they're paying rent.
Not really a fan of bugs overall. They just bother me.
Yeah. I weirdly appreciate spiders. Mostly because they eat mosquitoes, and fuck mosquitoes.
Yeah. Spiders fuck mosquitoes?
They might.
It could happen, I guess.
Oh yeah, dragonflies and butterflies.
Ow! Heck you.
Beetles, yeah. Ladybugs are cool. Though,
Ladybugs are neat.
surprisingly scary if there's a plague of them. Like if there's an infestation of
Yeah,
them.
you like see a whole bunch of little red dots swarming. You're like,
Yep.
oh, I hate this.
Like I've been to school in a place where we had a ladybug infestation, and they just clamped into a corner. Just you couldn't see you couldn't see the
I
ceiling.
don't know if I want to
of the
hear about
spot.
this, honestly.
Yeah, it's just nasty.
Look out, fire hot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the limpy boy.
Dang it, and I haven't been able to get his tail yet.
Well, I can just let
Clutch.
you attack
Clutch
on. Nice, good clutch. That was pretty clutch, dude.
Give me tail! Yeah, I know. Clutch.
That was a clutch. Bro. Here's what we can do. I
He
can.
might slip.
Whoops, wrong button.
Mhm.
I'm not really sure where he's going, but I
Yeah,
can
I
go
think he's
grab
just
my
going
switch
right here.
axe. I think I have a semi-decent switch axe. Tree. Or maybe dual blades would be better. No, I don't want to use those.
I mostly just want to cut off his tail so you can see.
So I can see the animation.
Yeah. Half hiding his tail in the floor. I'll just stick some bombs on his tail.
Does that actually help?
I think it does.
I would suppose that bombs would do bludgeon damage or blunt damage.
I think they just do damage.
Hmm.
But I also believe that the cutting tails off and such are influenced just by damage threshold.
So, does me hitting the tail with the hammer help?
I think it might, but it can't be the cutting final hit,
Oh,
and it also does a lot less.
I see. Okay, interesting. Now I get to remember how to use this thing.
If you can, if you have some
Okay.
bombs, you can put them on
Oh,
his
yeah.
tail. Then I'll just do the biggest smack that I can.
go.
Okay. And then here. Bam.
Nice. Oh.
No. That's lingering there.
Come here, bro. Oh, rude. Come on.
Flappy boy.
Let me
I do
stab.
like how the spikes on his back light up.
I'm having a hard
That's
time
really cool.
doing a stab.
I have a hard time getting close to him because he keeps spitting fireballs in my direction.
God damn. Well, I'm on his face. Or, no, I am on his tail. Okay. I thought I was on his face, so I stopped pressing buttons. That was not great. Okay. Putting sword away.
I'm also having a time.
Gotta heal.
There we go.
Healing more. Whoops. I accidentally just wasted that whole potion by rolling.
It's staggered.
Okay.
Yeah, wounded the tail again.
Oh boy. Oh, that did nothing. Okay.
Labby boy, can you please?
Uh-oh. That's fine, I got my whatever mantle.
Roll a few times and just hang out. Yeah.
Ah. Ah, jeez. Rolling with the sword out is like impossible.
Ow. Glav, come on. Just let me break you. Alright, I'm gonna take a risk. If I can even be allowed to do that.
No risks allowed. Ow.
Nope, temporal mantle, perfect. Oh, where am I? Where am I?
You're on the back. Now you're on the face.
Dang it! And ran out of stamina. Fucking.
Can you not just do it again?
I can, but I have to wait till I have stamina. Bam.
Nice.
Yeah, figured. Dang. Too bad.
I was having a really hard time hitting the tail.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he uses it as one of his main weapons, so. Yeah. But anyway, if you cut his tail off, it like flings and spins through the air.
Oh,
and
that's
then
neat.
Then it lands and it like sticks out of the floor upward.
Like when you deflate a balloon and it flies around.
Kinda, I guess.
Or like if you poke a hole in a spray paint can.
I've never done that.
I haven't either, but it just, because it's pressurized inside, it'll just become a rocket more or less, and also spray paint everywhere. So it's a real dick move.
Nice. Quest complete.
Quest complete. Great job.
Good job. You did it, buddy.
Oh, hey, Jen. Sorry, I've been too focused on hunt a monster. I did not see a thing.
Hunt a monster, the game. Everybody's favorite thing, a cutscene.
Wow. In my Monster Hunter game, I don't think so.
That's a cold boy.
Yeah.
You also got the cutscene, by the way?
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at it. Are they all looking at... Wow. Handler rude.
Yeah, right?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Queen, Hunt a Monster, the Mario expansion. Voiced by Chris Pratt.
Mm-hmm. He voices the expansion. How does
Yeah.
that work, you ask?
I don't know.
Don't question it. It's fine. Yeah, and Charlie Day is Luigi. And
Yeah, he's
Keegan Michael
Loki.
Key is Toad.
Yeah.
As Paratoad.
That'd be the funniest. Like, I'm so looking forward to hearing some of those voice actors. It's gonna be so good. Also, I legitimately feel like Jack Black is a decent idea for Bowser.
Yeah.
Like, you can do that.
What are you saying? Like, she...
Mm.
Our handler's like, I'm not leaving. There's still work to be done. And I'm like, you do nothing.
I mean, she does.
Does she?
Yeah, like, handlers are kind of a thing in and of itself in Monster Hunter. Like, they do all the research, they do all the documenting. Basically, all of the stuff that is automated for us, the handlers handle.
I see. Stocking the box and setting up camps and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Just the general knowledge on the monsters. I believe all of the hunter's notes are generally written by the handler and such. All of that information. So, like, they do things. It's not a lot on screen.
Okay.
More so implied. Ooh. The next quest title might be familiar.
I'm registering bounties at the moment. I gotta swap my weapon back out.
I might need to hunt more glads. It's got focus on it.
Oh, nice. So, am I preparing for more cutscenes? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, we can either do more stuff or hunt more of the stuff that we just did.
What do you want to do? I'm also just going to check the workshop.
Because I did check about one armor part that I would like, but it requires a mantle, so that's...
For
a
what?
rare shit. For Glavenus.
Ah. That'd be okay to
Yeah.
fight it again.
Let's see. I can also get gloves, in which case I need just shell and a tail. Also kind of sucks, but it's more doable. Either way, we're kind of going for the same shit. Let's see. Is there any optional bonus? Also, let me just fucking fast travel to Celiana again. I don't want to be here. With the
Oops.
having to use the lifts everywhere and more loading screens and walking giant stairs and not having it.
Right.
Also, let me check for the weapon actually. It might be a bonus weapon. Sure is. Pretty good.
Huh?
So, if I want the Glavenus weapon,
Uh-huh.
I first need to craft a Great Jagras weapon.
Okay. Master rank or low rank? Or is there a master rank for
Master,
Jagras?
master rank, yeah. That's silly though.
Hmm.
I don't really need weapon though.
I see.
That, no. Yeah, let's just get ready for lab. I'll for the optionals first and investigations. If there's an optional that gives us something nice, and that's always good. No. Just the rent. Alright, could you also check for Glavenus investigation?
Sure.
Probably don't have it. No, doesn't look like I've got it.
I will look with my eyes.
Wow,
With my
that's
special eyes.
really useful. Your special ones.
What the hell am I doing in Astora? Astora.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes after story quests are like, Howard, you need to be here.
Mm-hmm. It's like, do I? Do I though? Don't think so.
Look at him dead in the eye and go, no.
No. It's too warm here. I need it to be frigid all the time.
Yeah.
It's
I
important
need
to
to
me.
freeze my balls off.
Yeah. Manage investigations. Target.
Hello, Etro, over on Mint's chat.
Hello. Hello there.
Hello there. Yeah. Why is there so much good art on Twitter today? Like, damn. Good art day on Twitter, apparently.
Like I don't even have an option to sort for any. Hello. Howdy.
Okay, yeah, then you probably don't have it. If it's not in the list, then
Well, that's too bad.
yeah. We'll just do an optional
Okay.
and try to
Oops, wrong button.
fuck his tail up again.
Okay. Should I bring a sharp
Bring-
weapon this time?
That might be useful if you're confident on that.
Um,
Ooh, the ancient forest
Well,
today.
let's see. I'll look and see if there are any. Oh,
I don't know which camp it would be in.
Okay.
So double check. Fart. We need. No, wait, I know what I need.
I don't care if the maximum upgrade is reached. I just want to look at the tree. It won't let me look at the upgrade tree until I make a new one.
What?
So I want to look at the upgrade tree for switch axe to see what I can make, but all the switch axes that I have been upgraded to their max,
Oh.
so I can't look at the tree.
You
Just
can
doesn't
look
let
at
me.
it through the forge menu. I think that should work.
The forge menu doesn't show anything about the weapons themselves other than the damage and element. Doesn't say what I need to make.
Hmm.
Dragon bone artifact. I don't know what that is. What is a dragon bone artifact?
Yeah, just a rare bone from bone piles.
From master rank bone piles? Or
Yep.
Okay. Smithy upgrade menu. If you don't get any info further than that, not collected materials from a new monster you've encountered. Upgrade equipment. Forge. Weapons. Switch axe. I don't know how to get to the upgrade tree. No. Okay, how am I gonna get there?
Where?
You go through upgrade. Okay, upgrade. Now what? Click on the weapon that you wish to upgrade. Okay. I'm doing it. I'm clicking on them. Clicking on all the switch X that I have.
Oh, you got Kajar weapons? Is that what thing
Go
is?
augment. What does that mean?
Okay, so in the before the menu where you have forge equipment, upgrade equipment.
Whoops.
You should also have augment here.
I got nothing.
Wait, no, that's not there yet. Huh. Okay, that's later then. But yeah,
Okay.
those are late. If you're looking at Kajar weapons, yeah, they upgrade differently. But we don't have access to that yet. Apparently.
Okay, so I did know what I was talking about. Go figure.
But what are you looking for then?
I just want a decent switch X. And I just don't know where. I'll just make this one.
Yeah, you can just make the ore tree chrome. And then see how much you can upgrade it. That'll be just fine.
I could upgrade it to rarity 9. Don't have enough stuff for the Nergigante. Such. Oh, if I had some more Bathysite ore, I could upgrade to rarity 10 in the ore tree. Just looking at the other options that are here. There's also an option for a basil switch axe. Let's see, 700 and 180 versus...
Probably not going to be able to upgrade that because we haven't fought him in master rank yet.
Chrome Machina. I'll just make it. Forge, weapons, switch axe. Okay, I guess I was looking at the wrong thing. Upgrade. I guess it was showing me the upgrading materials.
Hmm.
Boy, I sure am glad that it shows me this cutscene of it coming out on the belt every time.
I know, right?
Really puts me into the game feel.
Great. How are you supposed to know you've done it if you don't
If
see
they don't
it?
show it to me, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a mystery, honestly.
Depleting my Steamworks fuel real quick.
I don't have enough fuckium ore.
Yeah. You said or.
So funny. Where do you know where I find fusium ore?
Not off the top of my head, but I'm thinking Elder's Recess.
Okay.
So it might just be a general uncommon ore.
Hmm.
Yeah, still some more fuel. Alright, 3 items.
Hooray.
Huzzah!
Let me look on the internet. Come on.
On the internet?
Monster Hunter World Wiki. Fusium ore. High rank. Elder's Recess. That's it. Looks like.
Hmm.
So I had 6, I need 13. And I have Geologist level 3, so maybe it'll be fine.
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe baby.
Maybe, but
Maybe beb.
I'm gonna put my cat in a new outfit. He deserved it. Also gave him a new weapon.
Nice. Why did you do that?
Because he wants to murder.
Ah. It's understandable.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta do a murder.
Sometimes.
Oh.
Not all the time.
Yeah, occasionally.
You got time and place for everything, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You, ready to go on the fight?
Fuck are my scout flies doing? Oh. Huh?
Oh, you're looking for stuff.
I'm trying to get the fusium ore.
Okay. Didn't realize you already actually went to do something.
Oh, yeah. Nova crystal. Okay, I didn't get any from there. Oh, I didn't get any from there either. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, I got 1. This is going well.
Is it?
Not really. I should have equipped stealth something or whatever so I could just run past all the bad guys.
Gilly mantle.
Oh yeah, that too.
That exists.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Yoink. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. This way, I can just die slowly.
Nice.
It'll be fine. I'm like, do I need to go get a cold drink? And then I'm like, no, I'll just become deceased.
Mm-hmm. Why not just die?
Yeah, it's just that easy.
Yeah. Are you tired of having to do very easy tasks? Just die.
No,
No.
no, no.
Hmm. Hmm.
I don't like this PSA. This is a bad PSA.
It sure is. Don't follow that advice, everybody. It's very bad.
That's a bad time. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's a very bad time. Put it up.
That's what I call a bad time.
Put it up. Put it up. Put it up.
I'm running so fast. Whee.
How fast?
So fast.
How many?
2, maybe 3.
Oh shit, that's fast.
Wow, that's pretty fast.
Oh, I'm intimidated by that amount of fast.
Yeah, but you're. It's pretty spooky, honestly. How fast I am.
No, it's Halloween themed fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me do a look for some quick.
What am I doing on? Oops. I've gotten
There's
5.
one
I need 2 more.
One of the next monsters might be very good for a variety of things.
Oh, I have a visitor. Let's not do that. How about we don't? Goodbye. Okay. Ah. Okay. It's doo-doo game.
Doo-doo game.
Doo-doo game. Goodbye, doo-doo game.
Alternative plan to fighting Glavenus. We're gonna do one of the next monsters and then just hope we do it good. Because that monster has one of the best armor sets for a lot of stuff.
Wow, I just got 4 Fusium ore in a row, so we're good.
Nice.
Alright, that worked out. Okay. Return from Sexpedition.
Uh-huh.
Yeah!
I'm gonna start this cutscene. Yes, we do. So. So, as for the quest gonna be doing, gonna
Sorry,
be the
one sec.
second one on the list. The Brickadios. Cutscene time.
This is fine. Just opening my window because it's warm.
Ah,
It's warm. Okay, are we winning the game?
yeah.
Okay, so I got the Switch X that I wanted, so we can do
Neat.
the Glavinus if you want, or whatever.
Sure.
Okay,
I just started one of the next cutscenes.
okay. This is the wrong thing. There it is. Wow.
It's your boy.
Guzma.
I mean, he's got goo.
Is it bracket something?
Brickadios, yeah.
Brickadios nuts. Anyway,
Nice. Got him.
thanks. I'll be here all week.
Yeah. Must be tiresome being that funny.
Yeah, it's exhausting,
Mm-hmm.
especially for other people.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you have to listen to your own sense of humor as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really is something.
Okay. Let's fuck up a glove. As soon
Okay.
as you're ready.
Yeah, I'm just trying to pick my skills.
Okay.
Let's go for actually, oh, what do I have? I have earplugs level 1 and I have flinch free level 1. It's not great. I might swap some stuff out for more flinch free. There's an earplugs too. I'll do both. Okay. Food. There it is.
Dude.
Food. I did it. I ate the food.
Nice.
Yum. Quest board. Where are you? Oh, that's the handler. I guess that's okay.
Just think if it was more entertaining, it wouldn't be quest board.
It would be quest excited.
Yeah.
Good one. Where are we
I
dropping?
too will be here all week.
Where are we dropping, boys? What camp do I go to?
I'm not sure in this one. I'm just going to the eastern camp.
I don't have that one.
You should be able to.
I have
'Cause I'm
southwest,
posting
northwest, northeast, and ancient
Oh,
forest.
whatever is the most ground floor eastern.
Okay.
It may not be called eastern camp.
Okay. Yeah. I just assumed because the last time you said Eastern Camp that it was exactly called Eastern Camp, that it was going to be the same. Okay.
Oh, There he is.
Where? Oh, there he is. I was like, what? Where is he? I don't see him. Hey, look, gaseous. Oh, and there's a
Not
Nargacuga.
mining.
Discovered Nargacuga. Look at me go. Oh,
Wow.
I'm really doing it.
You're the first person to ever discover a Nargacuga.
I know. Oh, I still have my geology talisman on. I should probably fix that.
Hmm.
Oops.
Nope, they don't like each other. Wow, Narga just cringed Glavenus and they just shrug it off and they're fine.
Mm.
Just bite him a few times, turn away again.
Ye-
Now they're both yelling at me.
Ah.
No, now he's headbutting Narga. Okay, now they're actually fighting.
Okay.
Now Narga's
Oh,
yelling.
it's also got seal on it. Okay.
That
good
should
thing I
go.
checked.
Yeah, there.
Okay, am I at the closest camp? I think I am. Probably. It could happen. Or wait, I
I'm
want
gonna
the free
I'm gonna
stuff.
attempt to mostly attack the tail.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Now, it'll probably mostly be attacking its ankles and then sometimes hitting its tail.
Okie dokie. Oop.
Now,
Sup, bro? Here I am. Yoink.
yo.
Ah! Wow, that's a lot of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I forgot that there was a second spin. I was like, I'm far enough away. This is fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Glavenus doesn't care about your range.
Mm-hmm.
So you know about like critical range for ranged weapons, right?
Kind of. I'm not sure
Like
if
the
I
perfect, like the distance that your weapon would do more
do.
damage.
Oh yeah,
at.
yeah.
Yeah, so the length of Glavenus' tail is exactly the critical range distance for a bow.
That's awful.
So they purposely made it so that if you're a bow user, you will always have to be in distance of getting fucking smacked.
That's very sad.
Mm-hmm.
I've almost maxed out my Nargacuga research, looks like.
Neat.
It's too bad there isn't one nearby.
Yeah. So what's your research entail?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Research in tail. I'm doing research
Yeah,
in
well.
tail.
I tried to launch the Narga, but Glavenus just downed it.
Ah. He was like, no, not allowed.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Glav,
This is
run,
fine.
fall.
Baby fall down.
Mm-hmm. That didn't even hit. Glavenus, please just lower your tail into my weapon.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he wants to do that.
Yeah, weird.
It is strange, right?
Wrong monster in Divine Trap.
Well, I keep trying to latch onto his tail and I just get him leg, and this time I got him other leg.
Mm-hmm. Well, his tail's been tenderized again. Stop yelling, the both of you, please. There's been so much yelling.
I'm having
What are
slightly
you,
less.
a Legiana?
I'm having slightly less of a bad time with the yelling because I have earplugs specifically because of Switch X.
Nice.
Does that do anything in this game? I'm
What?
guessing it does. The the attack that you can do with like the it's the regular A attack when you have the axe out, and then you do it 3 times and then press X, and that makes it so that your thing charges faster or whatever.
Should do.
Okay.
11. Buddy.
No.
There we go.
What happened? Oh, you mounted him.
Calculated.
Nice. Wow, he ran me over.
No, no, you don't.
Ah, fuck. Come on, man.
Come on, stop. Oh, he just completely threw me off this time. Alright.
I was really
Still
counting
have
on that one.
stamina, but alright.
These stabs are really hard when his tail's all the way up there. I've
Yep.
gotten on to his leg for a 3rd time, though. So that's a thing.
Yep. I tenderized his tail right before he ran off, so yeah. Making progress.
Uh-huh.
This is typically why I tend to use bow on him, even though the range is shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because at least you can kind of hit the parts you want to hit.
Right. Mint said, "This is fine." Yep. That's what I said. It's
Sure
because
do.
it's fine. It's because this is fine. I'm so close to leveling up my Nargacuga thingy.
Sometimes you don't think
Gimme.
men say it like that, but he do.
But I do. People don't think
Ah,
the universe be like
Glav,
it is.
what the hell was that with the corner shot there?
Ah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, not this. Okay, well, that's fine. I just kind of landed on it.
Yeah, at least I hit that. Yeah. Oh. Okay, I thought I hit his tail, but I guess I didn't. Or maybe I did, but part broke right when I hit him.
Uh-oh. Why this again?
It's his favorite move.
That seems like it. There he goes again.
On his own.
Going down the only road is something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just try exploding his face and see if I can knock him over. Oh, hey, great Jagras. Hey, wow, good timing, man.
I love Grey Jagras showing up when a way more dangerous monster is around.
Yeah, and he's just like, hey, how's it going?
Like, hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah, having a party over here?
We just look at him and go, run, you fool.
You're like, what are you doing here?
Dude.
Okay. Oh, hey, Narga.
It's like Team Rocket's showing up when actual murderers are around.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Man, this is great. Love
We're
what's
having a
happening
time,
right now.
aren't we?
Yeah. This is dumb.
We could always dung pod Narga.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try.
Fuck. Ow.
Oh.
Narga jumped through the Glavenus.
Oh, I
Glavenus
keep pressing
is
the wrong
going.
button.
Glavenus is leaving.
Okay.
Glavenus is going to Jagras under the
Ah,
rock,
fun.
it looks like. See if I can... Come on. Yeah!
Nice. Nice shot.
Jagras, you're not helping.
He's gonna bite it. He's like, I could do it. Watch me go.
I'll be the hero of the ancient forest.
Mm-hmm.
Broke another something.
Yeah.
I'm just breaking everything except the tail. I mean, that makes sense.
Sounds about right. I haven't been able to latch onto the tail once. It's just the angle is really bad for this.
Yep.
Oh, stupid fucking tree in the way.
Another mount.
Can't see
See
anything.
if I can do this one right.
Oh, damn. Come on. No, I'm about to run out of sword. Oh, fuck. Oh, I ran out of sword. God damn it.
Come on. Get to the tail, and then... Yeah!
Look at you.
Good. Well, of course it fucking untenderizes right now. Let me get that.
Ah.
I need this sharp.
Is there like a special button I have to press to attack and switch at the same time, or does it just not do that in this game?
It should just be the switching weapon if you do it mid-combo.
Mid-combo. Okay, so I can't just do it as an attack. It
I
has
don't
to be
think
in the
so,
middle
no.
of something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just hitting the
Yeah,
walls.
lizard.
Oh, wow. Okay, I got 1 out of 5 shots on the scatter nuts, so that was pretty cool.
There you go, just repeatedly tenderize attack on
Yeah.
the tail. Just get the guaranteed hits in.
Oh,
Oh boy, doing that now.
oh. Yep, I was standing right next to him. That feels bad. Uh-oh, not again. Okay, I was able to dodge it that time.
Yeah. Ah, fuck, come on, man. Let me do the... Oh.
I mean, you're just trying to kill him. What's his big deal?
Right?
This man needs
Monsters
to cease.
nowadays.
This is
No
going
respect for their hunters.
right here.
Hit that tail.
I'm on fire.
Stop moving.
Oh my god. Doing, like, hitting it with the switch axe is impossible. I'm trying to get the stab and it's just not happening.
Nope.
Okay. Give me your face. Alright. No, that's not his face. What the hell was that? I, like, grabbed onto his shoulder. I stabbed him right in the forehead. I just grabbed his shoulder. God damn it. Jagras, you are not helping at all. Like, you're doing negative helping.
He's even just on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh. Great Jagras is so good. It's such a silly monster, but I love him.
Yeah. I've used up all my potions already.
Oh.
Because I've just been trying to get that whatever. Same hat. I must have totally missed what we were talking about. And now that I look over, it's no longer relevant. which is unfortunate.
Hey, Glavin, is mine standing exactly on this spot where their
Ooh,
code happens to be?
look at me! I got a fancy draw attack. Like when I'm sliding, I can like press a button and it goes yeet.
Glavin,
That's
buddy.
fun. Hey, get
Going
fucked.
down.
Come on. I just missed all of those.
Yeah, the crazy part is I even have like one tier of part breaker in, so this should be easier than just wailing on him. And I know one part is not a lot.
Oh my god. That's like, okay, that's the 4th time I've gotten a leg mount. Stop doing things.
Wanna break your tail. It is useful for me, but also it looks really cool.
Oh.
Ow.
I actually have a really neat looking jump attack with the sword too. Now I am kind of disappointed that these aren't in the slide attacks aren't in Rise. I wonder why they decided to take them out.
I don't know. Oh! Take the paratoad. Yeah!
Now what? I
don't know.
can't reach it.
Just the high swings. I believe the other attack is like the vertical ones.
Oh yeah. X and A does vertical.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's yeah, X does vertical. Look at you, you're smart boy over here.
Yeah, I've played a fair bit of Switch X as well. Yeah. Give us your
Yeah!
There we go.
Fuck yeah! I saw it twirl like crazy and then stick into the ground.
Yeah. That's cool, right?
That was neat. I was expecting like it to be like have like fire coming out of the end of it and like rocket ship off of him, but that was also pretty cool.
I just love how it's just chunk of its tail and just did a spin and then it's just standing.
Ah, I got a glaive in his tail.
Same.
Wow. Who could have seen it coming? Oh, hey, look, a party.
Party?
Yeah.
Oh, neat. Oh man, that stuff you gave me. Doing some work. Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, look, a party.
Oh, hey, look, a party.
Wanna come party?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
That last one took a lot out of me. Oh, man. Picking up the gashes took longer than I thought it was. I was actually going to party with you. Oh, well.
Well,
Party time.
always party another day.
Excellent. Excellent. Test your might.
Excellent.
Excellent. Smithers. It's like the only 2 things that I know he says.
Yeah. This is the best voice for that word. Like, yeah. I'm not like a huge fan of The Simpsons, but some things they do are just just good.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
It just works.
Alright, now let's break his face.
I'm working on it. Hey, that time I actually put me on his face.
Oh, neat.
That's
You did
weird.
it.
I did it. I did pew pew bomb.
I dodged the roar.
Nice.
I got out of the way of him yelling.
Wow.
No, he's poisoned somehow.
Yeah, it's my sword.
Yeah, okay.
The ore tree does poison damage.
Oh, right, it's got that on the vials.
Yeah, and it's hidden element or whatever.
Yeah.
The click sound from Rise of that attack is a lot better.
We can capture him.
Yoink. Do we want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me.
It's got the best chance for both the parts that I wanted. Luckily, he's a very slow boy, so I might just be able to run past him and trap in front of him. Yeah.
On his face. Yep. I did the pew pew on his face with my big old axe.
In the face.
Yeah.
Remember that joke from that one video from that one internet thing?
I think so.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Okay, I may have to be very upset at the game.
Because?
I think he didn't give a common drop.
You needed a common drop and you didn't get it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm gonna double check though.
Mm-hmm.
Because may have gotten it off one of the shinies.
I can't give it to you, right?
Nope. Yep, I do not have that.
Alright.
Stupid thing is, the other two parts that I don't want, I can get.
Nice. Now that's what Monster Hunter is.
Fucking hate this game so much.
What the hell is this?
I'll go back to playing Hello Kitty games.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I did not even get any new investigations. Did you get any new investigations?
We'll check in just a second.
Okay.
Ooh. I can make the Glavinus hammer.
Nice.
It looks pretty good.
Might be a good one actually.
Yeah. Investigations. Let me look.
It might be. Wait for it. A good one.
Mm-hmm. Got one.
Yeah. Good one.
Register. No. Manage investigations. I got nothing. I was picking up a lot of the footprints too.
Oh yeah. The Narga, the Glavinus, the whatever the fuck else, Jagras.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's upsetting.
We can repeat optional quests though, right?
Yeah, we can. We could even do the... We might have the arena now, the captured one. Guess that's how you want arena quest. You captured a monster.
I guess that kind of... Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yep. Let's do it.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a quick comparison for hammers. So it's 1144 and 240 fire element. And the other one I was using is 1248 with 220 blast. And then I have another one that's 1196 with 480 cold. What do you think?
I was half listening.
Okay. Got 1144 with 240 fire.
What's
11
the sharpness?
White sharpness. All of them have white sharpness. About the
Okay.
same amount.
Okay.
So 1144 with 240 fire. 1196 with 480 ice. And 1248 with 220 blast.
The blast is probably the most generally good one.
Yeah. I think you're right.
That is also generally how the end game of this game is. Unless you're a weapon that is highly reliant on elemental damage, you're gonna go blast.
Hmm.
In other words, bow and dual blades use elemental. You can use elemental on charged blade, but it doesn't have to. Most of the rest uses blast.
Hmm.
Because why have a varied and fun assortment of weapons?
Yeah, that's dumb. Who would do that?
It's kind of like how in Rise most weapons use Narga.
Uh-huh.
Well, look, it's Pauladino, famous from twitch.tv/Pauladino/goodboy.
Whoa! Paul. Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hello.
Hello!
Wahoo, mamma mia, and that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Wahoo, mommy, and all that.
Yep.
I did not eat a
All of
food.
it.
In the
Luckily,
game or in
good.
real life.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need to come over and make you a sandwich.
I don't have anything to make a sandwich with.
I can bring something to make a sandwich.
You could bring me packed lunch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a bento box.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, here's Glavenus.
Uh-huh. Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Here's Glavenus bringing you Wonderwall.
Mm-hmm. I did it. I shot him a bunch with a thing.
Nice.
Didn't actually do that much damage or anything, but it was
I
pretty
think
neat.
the other part that I was missing was from you can get it from breaking his back spikes,
Ah.
which of course also very easy to hit. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh, yep. Ow. What is the thing that you need called?
It's called like a hell shell or something
Whoops,
like
sorry.
that. That's alright. Got an aerial attack in.
Ow.
Oh. No, hit him a little.
Whoops.
I have a very silly idea.
What's up?
Got some ballista ammo. I'm gonna shoot him in the back.
Okay. He's
Of course,
coming
he
after
just
you.
climbed up.
Oh, he's doing him big spinny.
Come on, man.
Yeah. He's being a rude lad.
Yeah, go back down. You dolt.
Ah, I missed. God damn it. Damn my short range. Oh, he's coming back down.
Back up now? No, not even. Wow.
No, I hit him this
Really?
time.
I really expected him to just immediately. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait, I forgot my keys. Oh, here he comes.
Yeah.
Good video game.
Mhm. Let me make him jump back down.
Uh-huh.
And I'll climb back up to get back on the ballista.
Oh, I mounted
Oh,
him.
that worked. Ow.
I'll try stabbing him back.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tenderize the torso?
I can try.
Oh, I'm about to smack it.
That's that leg. Well, we have a tenderized leg now.
Okay. I can't get around him.
Yeah, me neither. Tail is still fine to break as well, though. It's the more rare option, but... Essentially, there's one of two parts that I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
I need to sharpen.
My
Yeah,
eye.
we haven't dropped the boulders yet. Dropped the
Oh, I
boulders
forgot
off.
there were even boulders in this area.
Yeah. Also gives me time to pick up these rocks. Probably just gonna, go around.
Because, of course, I could put a shock trap in the middle, or
Oh, that could work.
a pitfall trap even. There, I'll put one of these. That'll make sure that he goes right into the middle. Are you ready on the switch?
Yep.
Okay.
If he can go into it.
I'm shooting rocks at him.
He's standing right in front of it, and he's
Yeah, what
going
the
around.
fuck?
Buddy. Ow! Don't knock me.
Hey, there he goes.
Oh! Oh.
Nice.
I was like, oh, maybe I should go for the back for a bit instead of the tail. And then his tail just shoves me forward.
And you're like, okay.
Well,
Guess that's not gonna happen.
Yep.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think. Does his tail break before it cuts?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Okay, because it happened right when I hit the tail, but also his right leg is all messed up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Dragonator is also ready. Oh, hey.
Good positioning for the
Oh.
dragon. Oh, well, that was the back spikes, I think.
Yep,
Okay, dodge right into that.
that'll do. He's also in front of here.
I can put a shock trap down.
Yep.
Okay, well.
Well, one of the spikes hit him. That's fine.
We got one hit of damage.
I forgot
Ah.
that in this game, it like launches the thing right when you press it. You can't like stand at hold like
Oh.
you can in Rise.
Does it do that for all the switches?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Ow!
Ow. Rude.
Don't do that. Oh, nice.
Ah, come on. Uh-oh. Oh, really?
No.
It's not cool.
Yes! To the wall! Oh, hello.
Hi. How's it going?
Up to the other side of the tail.
He lifted tail over you?
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Pew! Throw rocks at him. Can you knock down the rocks with slinger ammo in this
No.
area? Okay, just the lever?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, damn it.
Buddy old pal.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yo!
Oh, that broke something.
Oh, that missed me somehow.
Wait, are the back spikes broken?
They look like they're chipped a little bit. Oh, baby
Oh,
fell down.
To the tail.
I can make sure. I'll just hit the back more. If I can. How long is he gonna do that for? Okay. I was like waiting for it, and then I did my dive, I was like,
Ow.
hey, knockout.
Nice. Bop, boom. That at least hit a lot of them. Ow. Try to stop being on fire.
I did one of my power swings, and he turned around just so that I could hit him right in the face.
Nice.
So that was good timing on his part.
Huh?
For my purposes.
Oh, there was a
Yoink.
shiny on the floor here. It disappeared right when I arrived.
No! Why do they disappear? That's rude.
Mm-hmm.
Never forget boulders. Boulders, never forget.
Mm-hmm. He's tired.
Mm-hmm.
Tired boy. And I am tired of a shit.
Wow. Scorch marks showed up here. Don't do it. Okay. You are an ass.
Mm-hmm.
Heck you.
I'm sure he knows.
No, not this. Okay, well, at least he went that way.
Got a good number of ballista shots on him.
God damn.
Oh
Uh-oh.
boy. It's
Hey, I got the knockout.
okay.
Or
Nice.
knockover,
Somehow
whatever.
That helped me because I was on his tail tenderizing.
Yes, the big spikes look kind of chipped to me, don't they?
Alright. No. I think so? I'm not sure. It's... Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Ow.
I haven't fought this guy since my last full playthrough of the game.
Hmm. You mean in world?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
In Generations Ultimate I fought him more frequently, but that's a whole
Ah,
other
boo.
story. He blew up both of the ballistas.
What a jerk!
They're really stuck on rocks. There we go. Alright, cat.
Ow.
Pop the gong. Yeah. Oh, well, he tucked me in the arena.
Hmm. Now he's coming down after you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've just been trying to get knockouts on him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What's he doing? Breathing fire. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, and it explodes. Okay. Good to know.
Boom.
Okay.
Lavinus, I'm getting real tired of
Oh.
your shit.
Yeah. Bomb pod. Bomb pod number 2. Bomb pod number 3.
Nice. Oh,
Yay.
back. Okay. Like, that was with the lead-in attack for the big attack.
Ah.
Ooh, Farah.
Nice.
Eh.
I can't get past his tiny arms. Okay. Ah, damn. I keep missing that.
Don't talk about his tiny arms. He's very self-conscious about it.
Well, I should be, because they're weird and gross.
Wow. Suddenly he cries and runs away.
Yep. And then it says quest complete with a question mark on it.
Yeah. Monster repelled?
Yeah.
No. I wanted to launch him and now he's angry.
Hmm.
Sure. Get bomb potted. Here, take that.
Yeah, what do you think of those? What do you think of these?
Yeah. Ow.
Oh boy.
Oh man. Ow. That wasn't even with an attack. That was just him getting ready for an attack
Oh,
that hit
boy.
me. Marvelous. Has anyone ever told you that you're a dick?
Probably.
You know? There we go.
Oh boy.
Lavinus, attack these.
Well, he sure did.
Yep. Ow.
Whoa, that was a weird effect that just happened on my screen. It's probably nothing. Ow.
Yeah. Ow, fucking. Please die. Or actually get in capture range, because that's more beneficial. Ow, fucking. I'm
boy.
gonna have to. Hey, there are new boulders.
Are there?
There sure are. What?
Oh.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Oh, come on. He
Oh, I
lifted his
just
head
got
at the
better.
exact moment.
He was in position for that.
Alright,
then
I'm
he just
putting a shock
lucked
trap
out.
down in the middle.
Okay.
Do it! Come on! Kill me! I'm
Walk
here!
in. Walk forward. Walk forward a little
I'm
bit.
gonna throw rocks at you. Fuck
No, not
you.
turn around. Don't turn
Fuck
around at the
you.
guy holding the switch.
I'm gonna throw rocks at you. Fuck you. Come on, come get me.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
that one
tired.
guy's. Oh, you know what? I can use that for another thing that helps. Bam.
Nice.
Donk.
Nice donk.
Thanks. Made it myself.
Mhm.
Oh, I lied. I bought it at the donk store.
I was about to say that. I was like, I don't believe you. You got it at the donk store.
Yeah. He's still avoiding the trap
He sure is.
like an idiot.
Yeah. Avoiding traps? That's something an idiot would do.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Alright.
Fine. Be like that. See if I care.
Give me your tail. He's still going around. Come on, man. It's a beautiful trap. We made it especially for you.
Come on, dude. Come at me.
Oh. Oh.
What the hell? Oh, there he is.
That works.
Jesus.
Dropping it.
Yay!
I guess he died.
I guess he died. Whoops.
Well, that might not have been the result I wanted, but it was sure as hell was entertaining. If I could just carve that rare part, that'd be nice.
Mm.
No? Alright. Hello, Kulo. That's a neato name.
Nice.
Nice on.
Mm.
Hold on, let me actually...
Nice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Nice on.
I think that's literally the only thing I've used channel points in on your channel.
Hmm. Oh. Did you see that? Last possible moment.
What'd you do?
I climbed up on the ropes next to you.
Neat. I got another tail edge. I fucking didn't get it again.
Is there a button you can press to screenshot stuff? Or, actually, wait. My thing here can do it, I think. Boom. Screenshot saved. Nice. Just the death screen of him having the rocks fall on him. It's goofy.
I think it might not be the most common drop, but it is one of the more normal looking parts. But yeah.
Man's kind of sleepy. Me? Yeah, that's just my face.
Oh yeah, that's it's your boy. It's your boy, man.
Yeah. I was about to press the home button so you could see my profile on the Switch. You just yawned. I know what you were referring to. I'm being a goober.
You know what? I'm getting up.
You getting up?
Getting impatient with this shit.
What do you mean?
It's like,
what are you gonna do?
let's just fight Brickadios.
Okay.
And if I struggle, I struggle. It's
okay. Assassin's Creed New Horizons. Interesting.
What?
Nothing. I'm just reading your chat.
Oh, yeah, I finished this game several times before. This is just, this character is my challenge run for just Charge Blade only.
Bracky isn't that bad, you guys got this? Okay.
He
I've
can be.
never fought it before, so I don't know what's gonna be happening, but...
You haven't done the cutscene yet, right?
I haven't.
Okay, then I'll just get ready on items.
Man.
And then I'll stand it ready. But yeah, on my main character, so to speak, on this game, I have basically every important endgame item and armor and weapon. Got all Fatalis stuff completely augmented as well, apart from a few weapons that I don't care about.
Nice.
But I made them.
And you can be like, I made this.
Yep. Also, I have 100%ed Colv. Which is pain. I didn't want to.
Like, got all the weapons?
Yeah,
hey!
all of the Colv weapons.
Kulo, thanks for the follow. Yeah. What am I doing? This is probably fine. Okay, I gotta go do the thing.
Yeah.
Signed. Sticky
To
boy.
find the cutscene, you just hug the right wall and
Okay.
you'll get there. Basically the tunnel that you find Oregon in as well.
I don't remember that. It's been a
It's
while.
like into the zone on the right, and there's this old tunnel, winding tunnel that goes down.
Okay. I'm gonna eat a candy.
A whole candy?
Well, I don't know actually. It's a lot. I don't know if I can finish it.
Oh. Well, I believe in you.
It's a king-size payday bar.
I don't know what that is.
It's salted caramel with peanuts.
Oh.
It's very, very good. This is interesting because I don't like caramel.
Oh. I very much like caramel.
I might have dropped some peanuts. Did you sneeze or did I dream that? Me?
What?
I don't think I sneezed.
Haven't heard Mint sneeze. I sneezed earlier. But that was before Mint was here as well.
Hmm. Oh well. If I dropped a peanut, I'll find it later.
I can imagine that, Lizard. Allergies are poopy doo doo stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the technical term.
That's correct.
Yep. That's what my doctor said.
Hmm. You have a very entertaining doctor.
Yeah. My doctor didn't say that.
I didn't think he did.
No. My doctor says she.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Floor peanuts, extra salty. Yep, that's correct.
Yep. Especially if you step on it first with your bare foot.
Gross. Peanut. Behold.
Mm-hmm. Walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smell.
What?
It's the Donkey Kong song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, DK Donkey Kong.
Mm-hmm. He's the leader of the bunch and
You
whatnot.
know him well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he's
CD
finally here to kick
coconut
your
gum.
ass. Oh, he looks so sad! That could be fine.
Mm-hmm. Oregon will probably be fine.
Yeah, he's just taking a nap.
You can just walk it off.
He's slimy, yeah. It's unfortunate, right? Don't eat your hands. Wash your hands. Don't eat your hands.
Yeah, wash your hands, kids. Otherwise, you're going to become a Brickadios.
That's correct.
And everything
Oh.
you touch will explode.
Wow.
Hmm?
This is really weird.
Having a good time?
Not really.
Neat.
I mean, it's not awful, but like... Damn it. I'm not really good at this clutch claw shit.
Yeah, it takes a bit of getting used
Okay, I
to.
fell off again. I'm gonna die before you get here. Oh, I didn't pick up any of the medicine because of course I didn't.
I am on my way.
No, no, I stepped in the goo. 4. You have to roll 4 or 5 times to get rid of it?
3 times.
3 times? It
Yeah.
felt like more.
You
Come
may
on.
have done a roll while still in the coop.
That's possible. Ah.
I'm here.
I did 3 rolls, 4, 5, 6.
Oh. That shouldn't last that long. Hey, Bracky. Good to see you, buddy. Ow.
But have you met Wall? You might get
He
along.
has now.
Mm-hmm.
Brickadios, more like Bracky face against the wallows.
More like Brickadios nuts. Got him.
Oh, he's got the sassy tail wag attack.
Mm-hmm. He do, though. He do that sass, though.
He's got a very cool theme song.
Ay vey. Now you got 2 broken wrists. What do you think of that? Well, not broken, but... He does the berry bonk. Ooh.
Ow. Oh yeah. He inflicts
Oh.
you with special blast stuff, not normal blast stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like the number of times I have to roll is like different every time.
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has sort of... It's got something to do with his slime. So you see how it's on the floor and it changes color over time? So what it is,
Hands.
it sort of heats up over time and then it goes boom when it's red.
Mm.
And you can kind of see that when it's on you as well.
Oh, okay. Bracky has some of the worst claw points. Oh,
Clutch claw.
to clutch onto? Gotcha.
Hmm.
Did you sip water? I could, if you so desire.
Ow. Bracky, bro.
Okay.
I know I haven't been around much, but come on. Yep, sneezing coming. Ugh.
What was... Did you hand fart?
No.
That was really good.
I sort of have a weird sneeze reflex where I sort of stop it right at the end.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Maybe don't do that.
I can't stop that. It's,
What?
It's weird.
Like, holding in your sneeze sounds really bad, though. Like, that's probably not great.
Yep. He's angry.
Oh. Him angy.
Yep.
What him so angry about? Ooh, that was cool. Also, I hate it.
Oh yeah, his moves are funky.
Hey, I'm on his face.
Nice. Recharge my shield.
Stop eating your hands. Stop it.
It's gross.
Okay, I'm gonna do bonk. Uno, dos, tres, bonk.
Disappeared without a trace.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and the knockout.
Hell yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's just funny to me just having the punchline and just like forget about the joke. We all know it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. There he goes. Do you like my armor, by the way?
Hmm?
Do you like my
Alright.
armor?
Did you just walk through me as I turned around? Where are you? Oh, there
I'm
you
right
are.
next to you.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, that's neat.
Thanks. I can't
Let's
make
mind these rocks.
I would make the pants black if I could, but it doesn't let me.
Hmm.
They just get a really dark red.
Fire cells.
Wow, I got 3 fuckium more. Well, that
Yeah.
time I got 2 fuckium more.
I also got 2 fucky and more.
Nice.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be funny if the icon was a middle finger instead?
So does like the color, I'm trying to match the color on my pants to the gold on the chest
Yeah.
piece. Does it work or does it look like mustard?
No, that's pretty close.
Okay. I'm trying to go for like a black and gold deal.
Oh, hey, Box. Thanks for the host. Now it's Metroid Dread.
Got him.
Oh, nice. Bam. Bop. Boom. Ow. There was slime there.
Ah.
Ow. Fucking.
Oh, now his head bash
Maybe
is
about
putting slime on the
24
ground.
minutes. Ah yes, the early days of speedruns where you just PB by huge chunks of time. Love it. That's honestly one of the most motivating parts about speedrunning, when you just start a new run and almost every run is an improvement.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
And
oh
you're
yeah,
like,
I'm
you know
doing
what?
so
Maybe I
good.
can do this.
Yeah. I'm getting faster every time. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Shiny. He dropped his cortex.
His neocortex?
Yeah.
Oh. That's
Sir?
pretty weird.
Sir, you've dropped your cortex, sir. No. Dang it, right then.
Ow.
Sorry. I see you don't have range 3 right now.
I don't. I got rid of it to make room for more damage.
Yeah, that's fair. You do not stagger other people nearly as much as you do in Rise.
Hmm.
Can still happen, but... Rise is just stagger
Ow!
centered.
God! Stop!
Come on. Ah.
I can't even go there because there's goo in his face.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, yo, whoa! What are you
Hey,
doing
oh,
over
I'm on your
here?
face. Hey.
Hey.
Oh, hey. I'm stabbing here.
Yeah. I saw 2 blast toads earlier.
Mm-hmm. What am I
Whoops.
accidentally hit?
Ah!
Don't. Yeah, okay, fair enough. No finisher, but that's alright.
Whoops. Yeah, I had to get rid of my flinch free to make room for more slugger.
Yeah, that's
Because
fair, yeah.
I had a talisman on that was giving me the free element thing, or whatever it's called, the thing that unlocks the element, whatever.
Yeah.
So it's giving me 2 levels of free element. But I have another talisman that gives me maximum slugger. And I was like, I want that, but I also don't want to lose my free element, because that's the blast. And so I swapped my belt back out for what I had before that had 1 thing of free element on it. But it also has less weapon slots. Oh, it's an Azure Rathalos.
Hey,
Yeah.
there is. Rocky, did you have to yell right away? I wanted you to be under the rocks here.
Of course he has to yell. He's Angie.
But what if we are the Angie?
That was super cool. So one of the bird things had the goo on him. And he was like flying up out of the cave, and then the goo was like slowly turning red, and then he exploded. It was fun.
Nice.
Ah.
Bonk.
Hey.
Gotti.
I've decided that these bird things need to die.
Fair enough. Yeah, Box, soon enough I'll be looking into speedruns for Dread as well, now that there's actually a leaderboard with entries and all that. We can more easily look for stuff.
Alright.
And
Oh.
find my cool drinks.
Their friend wants to die too.
Sure did.
What the fuck?
Alright, Brickadios.
Bracky, my Dios.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. I was just leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go away, please. Ah! This is not what I need right now.
Oop, that's where he is.
Okay, you lost me.
Trying to sneak around me, sneaky bastard. No.
You summon a bitch.
But I'm already here.
Wow. So that, I guess that's why you summon a bitch. Good way.
I'm so funny.
Yeah, it happens.
Kind of painful. It physically starts to hurt. How funny I am.
Hmm.
No, that might be another condition.
That's a side effect of the funny. Oh, I didn't see the
Yeah.
goo. It was under a bush.
Bracky, go cuddle a wall or something. Oh, just in piles of goop. Alright, cool.
Yeah, there's one by his head too. Well, that's kind of annoying.
Rah! Dang it.
Oh. Oh, fancy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, is he gonna focus at it? Oh, yep, he took 150 damage from the volcano. There's a little bonus tip.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Ah, stop moving out of that attack. It's my big finisher, Bracky. You've dodged like 3
man.
of them.
I just can't get a break.
Oh,
No, not.
okay.
Oh, okay, that just immediately appeared and exploded. Now I'm stunned. Okay.
Yeah, that's his like his big finisher move that he has.
That's annoying.
His outward
Neat.
explosions.
My health booster ran out. Well, at least I got this. I also keep.
Eh,
Whoops.
got a good- It's temperament.
Oh, hey, Rathalos, how's it going?
How's it going, dude?
How's it going, dude? Staying away from the target monster? I see you're not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Comedy.
Yep, that's what that is.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Bracky's leaving.
But that's not what I wanted.
You know, man, these hunters are persistent. Oh, he's limping.
Rathalos, please.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
I'm just trapping him.
Get him.
There we go, we did it.
Poggers.
Poggers. Pog, my fellow children.
Mm-hmm. Hello,
My
fellow
youth.
kids. Yes. Hiya! Oh, okay. I guess I'll just be on fire.
Oh, what a fight.
What a fight.
Parts. Bandit Tremoris's deco. Wahoo! Alright. Fucking this place again.
Why are we here?
I don't know, it's just part of the story where it's like, okay, we need you back there because there's stuff there that needs to be dealt with.
I don't see anything here.
Mm-hmm. That is very
good.
This is another monster that I think of. Neat. That's like a weapon. I don't think he has a charged blade at the top of my head. Check. Okay. Oh, he does. Interesting. Comes from Brickadios. Weird. Alright. I am gonna head off today, though.
No! Okay.
Yeah!
No!
No! Yeah!
No!
It's been a good time.
Yee.
Yeah. Thanks for playing.
Yee.
You also gonna head off, or gonna do some other stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna be done. I'm just gonna finish up a thing here.
Fair
Just
enough.
getting my armors and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Alright, who to raid? I raided Pig the other day. Could go help Unsta out with her partner push.
It's possible?
That sounds... Alright. See you around, man.
See
Have a
ya.
good one.
You too. Can't believe Chair died. Alright. Let's see. Raid channel. Monsta. Start Wade. Okie dokie. Bye.
Show me.